Hey, welcome back guys to another edition of the Daily Wolfman. What is up guys? January 16th, 2018. Right now, I just came up with a brilliant idea. I'm going to show you guys how to make a bundle of sage. If I can carefully get these ones apart. Because I'm going to make one big bundle of sage. It's a Native American, it's part of our Native American uh, traditions, and it's also ceremonial. And the sage is, and I'm not talking about the sage that you cook with, I'm talking about the white sage. It's a whole different plant, but um, we Native Americans, we use this for meditations, um, to smudge ourselves and our home and vehicles that we get, just to make us feel a little better. you know we also do this with our kids and our jewelry, hats, especially our native pride hats, anything that resembles the Native American history. So right now what I'm trying to do is, I already took all the string off of these three bundles that I already put together. You could tell that I've been testing to see if it will hold the burn. So far not so good, but hey, it's probably been wrapped a little too tight. So right now I'm trying to take this big one apart, or I'm just probably going to add around. I usually don't cut the ends of the white sage, because I don't like to waste any. We try not to waste. Whatever we cut, we do let out to dry for about 2 to 3 weeks, give or take a month, month and a half. Um, and we put it in our abalone shell and we burn it. It's best to do this when the leaves are still fresh and sticky. So yeah, let me go ahead and try to get this one apart. If I can't, then it's okay. Like this part is starting to come off. Just kind of wiggle. I could tell that it's not dry fully because there's still a little bit of bendage in the leaves. If you go sage hunting, please be respectful. Only take what you're going to use. Don't kill the whole entire bush, because up on Sweeney Road there's areas up there here in Lompoc that has sage plants growing, wild sage plants, and people have been butchering it, so it's not really growing. But I got this over by the tribal clinic when I came back from the Fresno powwow 3 weeks ago. So sorry that I'm not continuing to look at the camera. I'm trying to concentrate on the sage. Because I don't want to break the sage. If it breaks, it breaks. Like I just heard a snap, so I'm trying to wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. This one really intertwined itself. It does that when it dries. Saw a notification come up and it's gone. Sorry for the shakiness. Laptop's on my bed. But yeah, how's your guys' 2018 going so far? Leave me some comments down below this video. And if you're new to my channel, welcome to the Daily Wolfman. Subscribe, smash that thumbs up button for me. And leave me some comments down below. And don't forget, right next to the subscription button is a little bell icon for the notifications. Turn that on and make sure that when that window comes up, there's a little box. Click on that. That saves. You're just basically agreeing that you want the notifications sent to you, so that you never ever miss a new video of mine. Oh, February's coming quick. We are going to try to get out of here by the 11th to go on the road. February 11th. It's been a long time since I made my bundles of sage. So once you stop for a while, you kind of forget. That reminds me, I need to take my medication real quick, guys. Sorry, I'm trying not to display this on camera, so I'm going to turn you guys over to where you can't see me, but you can still hear me. And look at my dream catcher. For law purposes, I cannot disclose my medication. I know you see most people posting their, well, videoing them taking their medication, but I don't like to do it just in case. I want to be on the safe side. I don't want to break any rules. And if you want to know why I take medication, just let me know. I'm not a wingnut. I used to take the antidepressants, but now I don't, because I'm better off without them. It's a little hard for me to swallow the pills too, so. Especially my Tatanka size, or for those of you that don't know the Native American language, Tatanka is buffalo sized pill. Okay, there we go, guys. There we go. Sorry about that. I usually take my medication before sorry, my hair is a little messy because I got out of the shower about an hour ago, so, anyways, I usually take my medication way before I start doing my vlogs. Okay, with this one, I'm just gonna kinda, no. Okay, guys, what I'm gonna do is show you how to tie the ends, because once I get more sage, I will show you guys the process. So with this one, I'm just gonna be right back. I'm gonna put this one in the bathroom, and I'll show you how to tie these at the ends. I just did a little too tight. Come on, Mia. Jump. Jump. Come on. My uncle's cat. Oh yeah, let me show her to you real quick. Say hi, Mia. Say hi, Mia. Mimis. This is Mia. She's a Russian Siberian. Oh, don't step on the sage, girl. She's a beautiful kitty, but you have to be careful. And right over there on my ex-wife's bed is Sorry. Right there is Soldier. They're about 3 years old, I think. And they're both, Mia and Soldier are both sisters. They came from the same litter. Mia, like I explained, she's a Russian Siberian, and Soldier is a tuxedo. Strange, huh? And they're from the same litter. But yeah, I try to get the animals the into my vlogs as much as I can. I keep forgetting to bring them in. But yeah, this one's gonna go into the bathroom for when you go number 2. You know, you can light the sage and hey, gives you guys an idea. There's not a whole lot of areas these days that have white sage. Um, but I can't disclose areas due to respect of the native tribes. And but right now I got my white uh, piece of yarn. I'm gonna tie her in a knot. You always want to tie it at the knot at the end, as tight as you can get the knot. So let me pan down so you guys can see my progress. Sometimes my hands don't like to work at all. And sometimes I start singing when I do this. It just gets the spirits up, you know. If you know any Christian songs, when you're putting together sage, you can sing Christian songs or just something soothing, you know. You don't want to start singing death metal and everything. And no. If you want, you can cut the access off. I usually tend to do that. Just makes it easier. And what I do is just start pulling until it's tight, but not too tight to where it'll snap the the, the twigs. If you don't know what the sage looks like when it's fresh, it's usually green. You can see most white in the sage, but mostly green. But if you touch it, it's real sticky. Just start wrapping. I do this to mark which one's for healing, which is white, purity. But I don't do too much. Sometimes I do, but just depends. So okay, I'm gonna cut this in because it has a loop on it. I don't want that loop. You can use scissors, you can use a pocket knife, but nothing serrated. And what I like to do when it gets really short, you don't have to do this if you have a hard time trying to lace it through a hole. You can actually do this. Knead it through, but tightly. People always ask me, they used to ask me, can you glue this sage together? No, you don't want to glue it, because you can burn the whole thing. From this end to this end, you can burn it. I try not to let the sticks go to waste. So, since I have some more thread here, which is all knotted. Because I spliced it together from time to time. I'm going to cut this end with a pocket knife that I found, which is an Eddie Bauer, or Bauer, however you say that name. But it's top name brand. Name brand. And I always save old stuff, unless it's too naughty or ratty or however you want. And here's my ex-wife's bundle of sage. This is much bigger than the ones I have. And you can basically go to smoke shops and buy these, which they're not supposed to sell them. It's supposed to be a donation. Most smoke shops, when you walk in, if they know about us natives, the native tradition and everything, they have this string from it. And by the way, I am a shaman, so I know what the heck I'm talking about. What I'm about to say is smoke shops are not really supposed to sell them. Nobody's supposed to sell them. It's supposed to be a small donation or a giveaway. Like at powwows, if you buy a certain price of items, you get a bundle of sage for free. So I'm just tying this one now into a knot to start with. So I already got this one done. Whoop, that didn't work out. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, oh, hey. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, oh, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, I know, 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 hey yo, hey yo, I will, hey yo, hey yo, I will, hey yo, hey yo, I will, hey yo, hey yo, And now, since I'm getting shorter, I like to crisscross smaller bundles for some reason. But if you could do it with your your bigger bundle, then you can do that. But then, since I don't like how that part is, because I cut it wrong once or twice, so I just cut that end off, and those are together now. If you like this video, guys, please smash up on that thumbs up button right now. Smash on that thumbs up button. Come on, smash it. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you want to see next. And also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Turn on the notification center, which is right next to it. It's a little bell icon. Make sure you click in that box to save the progress so that you never ever miss a new video of mine. I thank you for watching. Tawatahe. I'll see you next time. Oho.